everybody, welcome to the Hacienda. Ribbit here. Today we're going to make some beef jerky. Yep, I've got a brisket here. It looks like a full packer. It's kind of on the smallish side because this comes from the half a steer we buy every year. So I pulled this out of the deep freeze and thawed it out. So I'm going to trim the fat off it, and then I'll come back and we'll take a look at it and see how we slice it up, and then we're going to make the marinade. Alright, I got the brisket trimmed. I got the flat and the point separated. I've got most of the fat off the flat. I'm going to smoke the point and make burnt ends later, and we're just going to make jerky out of the flat. So as I cut the slices of the meat, that way it'll be a lot easier to trim the remaining fat and silver skin that's on there. Even Dak the cat wants some, right? Alright, here I got the flat of the brisket kind of fanned out there so you can see the strips of meat. The rest of it's here in that bowl. So now let's go ahead and put the marinade together. Okay, now to make the marinade, we've got 1 cup of soy sauce. That's a full salt soy sauce there. About 1/2 cup of Lee & Perrins Worcestershire Sauce. Worcestershire, whatever you call it. 2 tablespoons water, 1 teaspoon liquid smoke, 1 teaspoon granulated garlic, 2 teaspoons cracked black pepper, 1 teaspoon salt, 2 teaspoons each of Hatch chili powder and Spanish smoked sweet paprika. And finally, this is a thickening agent, 1 tablespoon of Xanthan gum. Okay, that's a natural thickener. And let's go ahead and whisk this up, and we're ready. So there you have it. We got all the meat in a Ziploc bag with all the marinade. Now it's going into the refrigerator for anywhere from 12 to 24 hours, and then it'll go into the smoker. Excuse me, the dehydrator. Now that's not very interesting, so join me back once the beef jerky is made. Alright, welcome back everybody. The jerky is done. I got a nice plate load of this. I want to point out a couple things. Some of you astute viewers might have noticed there was no sugar in that recipe. I wanted to try something new, and it worked out really well. You don't get any of that sweet taste in here. You get nice, spicy, peppery, beefy flavor with that underlying sweetness, which is good. It brings out the flavor of the beef. Also, you'll notice I cut the meat with the grain this time instead of against the grain. Makes for a little tougher chew, but that's what beef jerky is all about. Plus, as you can see, they hold up perfectly and they don't tend to fall apart and disintegrate once you pull them off the smoker. So those are 2 tips. Hope you try it. This is good stuff, and from now on I think I prefer jerky made out of brisket. It was very tasty. Normally I use bottom round, but this is outstanding. Thanks for watching, y'all. Take care.